Hey everybody, Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on this video if you find it entertaining or helpful. And if you are a fan of receiving the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, finance, money, and everything in between, then go downstairs and hang out with your best friends, the subscribe button and the notification bell, and don't forget to party on. If you're not familiar with our weekly pointers updates, let me give you a quick rundown on how this works. It's pretty simple. On one side of the screen, you'll see a list of the topics that I will be covering today. You'll also see the current topic highlighted with a timer down below to let you know how long I will be talking about each topic. The goal of this weekly update is to give you news and information that you may have missed over the last week from other news outlets. With that said, I think we just dive right in and get to this week's news. Let's go. Hyatt created some big waves in the travel and resort industry as they recently announced their acquisition of the Apple Leisure Group. Now, what in the heck is the Apple Leisure Group? Well, I'll tell you, they are in charge of many of the all-inclusive luxury resorts all over the world. They're located in 10 different countries, over 100 resorts, and over 33,000 rooms. These include Dreams Resorts, Secrets Resorts, Zoetry, and many more. A full list will be down in the description below. But it's really exciting news because now you will be able to use your Hyatt points to be able to go towards some of the most luxury, all-inclusive resorts all over the world. So this is big news. Hyatt said that they wanted to expand their footprint and get into the more all-inclusive space. Currently, there's not a chart right now that shows how many points you need for a specific all-inclusive resort, so we'll have to keep our eye on that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for updated news on that. But pretty big news all the way around, and I'm excited for it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Aloha! Or maybe not. Hawaii's governor is asking tourists to stay away from Hawaii due to the recent COVID surge.
Go away.
And this is big news because Hawaii relies very heavily on tourism. So for the governor to come out and say, hey, stay away because of this, it's a pretty big deal. To be fair, this isn't the first time that the governor has had a major lockdown on the state of Hawaii. Last year, there were a lot of restrictions and quarantining involved that kept a lot of tourists out. Now, they're not doing that right now. They're simply just asking people to stay out for the time being. I just got back from a 10-night trip to Maui recently, and I had read article after article after article stating that Hawaii was overcrowded and tourists were ruining the place. I went down there, it was not very busy at all, so I'm not 100% sure from my experience what the fuss is all about, but they probably know a little bit better. I was only there for a week and a half, but keep this in mind, if you're planning any trips to Hawaii over the next year, year and a half, you may want to be flexible in your overall plans because things are changing there all the time. Is American Express about to make a big change in their Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card? According to a recent survey, they are asking very specific questions that are leading a lot of people to believe that some of the benefits and the annual fee are going to change. Now, if you followed this channel, you know that the American Express Platinum card increased the annual fee from $550 to $695. They've also increased the annual fee of their high-end Delta Reserve card from $450 to $550. A lot of people that have seen this survey are saying this is pretty conclusive that there's going to be some changes to the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. And here are some of the proposed changes that were mentioned in the survey, and I'm actually just going to read these right here with you to see what you think. So the first thing, the annual fee increase is pretty substantial. It's going to go from $450 to $650. The other thing that's rumored to be changing pretty significantly are the statement credits. Now, the new rumored change is still going to give you a $300 credit, but it's going to be a dining credit broken up into monthly installments of $25 per month. So it's something that you'll have to keep track of more than you would with a kind of a one-time $300 Marriott credit. And a lot of people are upset about this rumored change because it's just another credit that you have to keep up with instead of just using it on one of your Marriott stays and just loading up on the $300 credit there. Now you'll have to keep track of another dining credit. It seems like dining credits are blowing up all over the place in the credit card world. So let me know what you think about that. Would you rather have the $300 all-at-once Marriott credit, or would you rather have a $25 dining credit per month that you can use all throughout the year? To be honest with you, I'm a little bit worried about cards like the Hilton Aspire card, for example. If American Express is making a strategic move to drastically increase the annual fees of these premium cards, I'm worried that this is going to come right down the road to the Hilton Aspire card. They may add more benefits to it, but if it's anything like what they're doing right now, I'm concerned. Keep an eye out, subscribe to the channel. We'll try to keep an eye on it for you, but I'm worried. The word Delta has been in the news quite a bit lately, and this time I'm referring to Delta Airlines, as they are imposing a $200 surcharge on health insurance for employees that are not vaccinated. Now, first of all, I don't care about your vaccination debate. I don't want to hear it. That's for other channels, and you can do that somewhere else. What I want to focus on is how this could possibly impact your overall travel and use of Delta Airlines. Think about this. United Airlines just made a mandate for all employees to get vaccinated or risk losing their jobs. Now, if you have a lot of airline employees that are not willing to get vaccinated and lose their job, what does that mean to you? Airports are already overcrowded, they're understaffed, and if these mandates go into effect, then it's going to create a lot of chaos because you'll have less people to serve the overcrowded airports. On the other hand, with this $200 surcharge, it's not as strict as the mandate, but you will have people that get disenfranchised working with Delta, and this could mean that they lose good employees, meaning a more chaotic experience for you. All of this to say, if you have flight and travel plans, get to the airport early because we don't know how this is going to impact things. If you watch the Weekly Pointers update, you know that I'm giving you a story like this that is changing every single week. So you need to be flexible, keep an eye on these situations, and don't look at it as just, oh, that's right or wrong, or it's moral or immoral. Don't look at it through that lens. Look at it as what it's going to do for you, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one at the airport shouting and screaming that there's nobody there to help you. Keep an eye on it because the changes are not finished, I would almost guarantee it. If you're familiar with the Weekly Pointers update, you know that I like to end on a good food deal. And the reason I like to do that is it's something universal. Everybody goes through fast food restaurants at some point, so hopefully these help you out, maybe save you a buck or two. But the first one I want to mention is Wendy's. Any in-app purchase that you make through the Wendy's app, you will get a 6-piece chicken nugget. So that deal will be down in the description below if you're interested. And I've got another one for you as well. If you'll recall, Krispy Kreme was giving away 1 free glazed donut if you showed your vaccination card. Pretty good deal. Well, they're actually doubling down on that, literally, and now they're giving away 2 free glazed donuts. All you have to do is show your vaccination card. Again, you can have the debates on the vaccines and all that kind of stuff somewhere else, but free donuts are free donuts, and if that was your incentive to get it, free donuts. I could see where that would work, but I absolutely love Krispy Kreme. Let me know what you think about the news topics in this week's episode. I tried to cover a little bit of everything from lodging to flights to credit cards, and if there's stories that you want me to cover on these episodes, put those down in the comments as well. I'd like to hear what you have to say and what you're interested in hearing more about. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of the Weekly Pointers News Update. If you found this information helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, 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 it's time to check in on everything related to credit cards, points and miles, finance, money, chicken nuggets, donuts, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. See you soon.